the environment. I don't know about you, but I love a good tree. I love a good mountain. And I also love a habitable planet, you know, and it's a little bit niche for me, but a girl likes what a girl likes. Recently, especially at the start of the year, I kind of had this epiphany that fast fashion sucks, and I decided I just wasn't going to support that anymore. In fashion production, there is a lot of waste that goes on. It uses a lot of water, a lot of resources, a lot of power, like everything. And also a lot of the clothes that are being made with polyester. So we're kind of releasing more plastic than we need, and if people are still buying it, it's on demand and then they keep making it. Like it's this cycle. I decided I'm not going to buy any new clothes for the rest of the year. So my wardrobe currently consists of all the things that I had before I made that decision, before I was like, hang on, no. I've actually found some really amazing things at a thrift store. Going into a further step of trying to save the planet, I want to start making my own clothes, especially if I have a piece that I really like and fits me well. I can just remake it with different material and add bits here, add bits there, and make it whatever I want. So I'm not paying the big bosses and the big corporations to make clothes for me. I don't want to buy a $300 dress. Like, I understand there's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of artistry, design, like fabric gathering, research. You gotta pay the workers to sell it, you gotta pay the power, you gotta pay the rent. Like, I get it. But I don't want to pay it. So I found this at an op shop. It is a really cute pattern. I really like a little checkered moment. But it looks like this. Yeah. It was $9. It's actually a lot of material. Like, that much material that could easily make a skirt. Like, you see where I'm going? Basically, my plan with this is to create something a little bit more that's like Reformation inspired. Let's get started. Whee!
I had to first figure out what I was given with this dress by taking apart every single seam that I could find. My plan is to make it a cute little sundress. But when I was first putting this together, I really didn't know what I was going to get. So I did a few sketches to find out what kind of style I wanted to go for, and eventually I found an amalgamation of all of them and found something that worked for me.
This is like the worst filmed thing ever, but basically I've made a pattern off a dress that I already have that fits me really well, and so this is the bodice part. So these will go together like that. There'll be two of those. This has got a fold there. If you've ever done any dressmaking before, you'll know exactly what that is. So I'm cutting this out and then to put my material over it and kind of cut that accordingly. I hope it works, my God. So I'm actually going to place it a little bit lower than the neckline that I've put from the dress. I just think with this dress, I want it to be a little bit more, I just want it to be a bit lower. I think it'll be a bit more contemporary, but it's got like this tiny little, I definitely think it's blood. Now it's just time to cut it, and I'm scared. I'm so scared. But look, if it doesn't work, I'll turn it into a skirt. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. Sometimes when I'm having a major freak out about like what I'm going to cut, when I'm gonna cut it, it's important for me to remind myself that it is literally $9. It's a practice run. The world won't end. I'm getting a lot of feelings of, oh no, this is gonna be wrong, but it's fine. It's fine. This is like an exercise in it's okay to be wrong. I'm learning a lot about myself. Okay, this is what I have so far. I've got the bodice. It's got a back to it, but there isn't really enough room for a zip, so I'm gonna figure that out. I've only really pinned everything at the moment because I don't have a sewing machine with me. But anyway, so we've got the 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces for the bodice. Hasn't got any straps at the moment. I'm still trying to figure out. And then we've obviously got our skirt. We'll just gather that and that'll be easy as. I haven't chucked anything away. So this is that complete 90. But I want to make sleeves. I want to make cute little like something sleeves. I don't know. I want something. Okay, friends and foes. This is the dress after one day of me working on it. My God, what a transformation. She looks completely different. It's a whole new life. I need to have a bit of a sleeve of what I want to do with the sleeves. Currently, it is just obviously no sleeves. The back still needs a zip, etc. But I'm pretty happy with the general shape of it so far. I think it's gonna be cool. All right. it's a messy look day today. You can probably see all the mess in my kitchen. Great. So the aim is I don't really want to use anything that didn't come out of this dress. So like any material, I don't want to have to replace it with other material that I found in something else. So I have taken the collar that was around there. I have undone it. It's actually had 2 bits of material in it. So my original plan with these sleeves was to make a little tube and then put some elastic through it, like a bit of a scrunchy type thing. But I actually really, sorry about my nails. This little bit that was on the collar is already like beautifully folded and has a tiny little like moment I can slip something in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that as the basic shoulder strap, and then I'm going to gather this up so it's ruffled similar to the skirt and put it in there to make it clean. Oh my god, it's all happening. I'm so excited. This is going to be cute.
I find it really helpful to try on my pieces while I'm working on them so I don't go too far and sew something that I absolutely hate or can't take back. What did I make in the end? Drum roll, please.